Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Crypto Okie. Let's go. But today we're going to be talking about a stock, Allstate. All right, we're talking about Allstate, the Allstate Corporation. Starting with the monthly, as you can see, a lot of consolidation for the past year and a half, really. Slightly upwards, which is fine. Kind of would like it to be a little bit more horizontal, which it is in the past 6 or 7 months when we get a little lower time frames, but you can clearly see, consolidation here. Just look at a few of these. That actually could be better, but I think we'll go up. I think we'll flip that. Yeah, some of this is a little bit the indicators are on the monthly. They're not as good as I would think. So CMF, we'll just to show it. I mean, again, it's fine, but you definitely don't want to see it go down. It could be better. It could look like this, but it's not. But I do think we are in for a rise in the coming months. Let's see what else. Copper curve. Again, would also like to see this more rounding. We're above 0, which is good, but I'd like to see that go up, which I do think we will. So I think it's going to have a good second half of the year. I mean, it's just been consolidated, really. But I think I consider yesterday a breakout. Don't love what it's doing today, but I think we'll be all right. Let's just look at the R's. To our side. Again, could be better, but not bad. And then we will have this week. I mean, we're halfway through the month, so a lot to go. We'll probably have a green 1 month for sure. Hopefully next month is a green 2, and we get a rise up into the mid 200s, high 200s, maybe even 300. We'll see. Get into that a little later, but I'm liking this. It's kind of crazy to see how many 1s and 2s we have in these past months. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1. So it's just showing that it's just flipping left and right, just not doing anything really. Weekly, again, yesterday was looking real nice. I liked yesterday, so we'll see how it goes. But I want to see us close above $216.16 tomorrow. We're now $2 below that, but I think we'll be all right. And then even if it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. We can continue, but I would consider this not the breakout that I saw yesterday. But I mean, again, we're above all the moving averages, so things are looking good. Here we can kind of draw more of we can kind of see a little better, this kind of triangular ascending triangle. I mean, on the weekly here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 touches. So hopefully we close above that 216 level tomorrow. Now the weekly indicators are looking a little better, I think. All right, definitely. We have this kind of downtrend that seems to be breaking. It's right in that area, but I really like this. I'd like to see it get to 60, but which it could. So we'll keep an eye on that. That looks like it wants to break higher, in my opinion. Let's take that out. Let's look at the MACD real quick here. Or the CMF too. CMF, I mean, again, it could be better. Could be better here. That's the one thing. The chart looks really good. Some of the indicators could look better. MACD. Love this. Crossing over higher. Looks obviously similar to the RSI. But yeah, I like that. I think we got to get above 216. Today's pissing me off. Not gonna lie. But that's how it is. That's how it is. Still got a lot of time left in the day, but I don't want us to be back in this area at all. I consider yesterday as a really strong day, clean break. Let's check out the volume yesterday. It really wasn't that great. It was okay. I guess that was the day before. We'd like to see something like this, or even higher, really. So maybe that wasn't the breakout. I considered it was, because we had to close much higher than all these, and an all-time high. I mean, there's an all-time high close yesterday. I'm not too worried about today. I don't love it, but that's okay. Now here's where I think we can get the targets, kind of see the pattern a little better, a little clearer. I think I'm calling that. See, I want us to be above this always. Even today, I want us to reverse today and close above this 215, and then tomorrow close higher. But here's the line for the most part. Maybe we put it a little lower to capture there. But this has no closes above it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 touches or so. This thing's dropping like a rock right now. I'm gonna kill somebody. So let's just call that our triangle. The top of the ascending. So I want us to be above this always. I don't want us to go a little below it, but it's okay. Still a lot of time left in the day. I'm coping. Cope. But this is a pretty beautiful pattern to me. Something like this, and again, we could, again, this triangle, you could put this a little lower and have some breaks, but this is kind of what I'm looking at. I guess, if you can call it that. Let's just leave that there to say we don't want to be below there. Definitely don't want any closes below there. Kind of like this other line too. Anyway, so clearly an ascending triangle type, and then again, yesterday I considered this a breakout. Today it's coming back. Hopefully it just retests and closes higher, or else I'm gonna fucking kill these people. But if we take this high, we get a target of about 38.73. So 38.73 takes us to about 254. So there's my $254. And then I think, we'll just see from there, but that's the initial target. I guess a little more conservative target. If we call this the ascending triangle, so start from here, 36.45. We're looking at about 249. So 250 is my target for this stock. Again, I mean, closes below this blue line kind of just, they invalidate that it was validated yesterday. It doesn't mean that won't happen. We could easily, I mean, worst case scenario, you could come down, make another touch in this 200, and then go higher. But I don't want to see any closes below this second blue line. I'm okay with a few closes in between here, but I want to see us get higher um, relatively soon, considering that yesterday was the highest close of all time and considerably, it was considerably higher, a couple dollars higher. So it wasn't just barely above that. So I like yesterday. I think this doesn't look terrible to me. I don't like it, but because I just want my charts to just work out perfectly and go right up, but that's not what's happening. Um, let's look at the CMF. CMF, oh, that's great. I don't love to look at the CMF on a daily, but it is what it is. Let's look at the macro RSI. Again, could be better. This doesn't really show me much, to be honest. It's just been in so much consolidation. Let's start with the MACD. And same thing here. I mean, it's just hard to see in the daily anything out of these patterns. What else would we use? Stochastic. Yes, that could be better. I wonder if this looks good on the weekly. Not really. Yeah. I don't know. Some of these indicators aren't as good as I'd like them to be, but I really like the chart. So I guess that is the cause for concern, or kind of explains what's happening today. Um, what else do we got? Let's look at the Bollinger Bands. Okay. Getting some closes above it, which we haven't really seen since November. Could be tighter. Also, this is just really range bound. And yeah, that's kind of my biggest fear, is that this thing is more so, instead of this ascending kind of pattern, it's more of a rising wedge. Something like this. Which, yeah, yesterday it hit. So now, because of today, it's kind of making me think that is that. Maybe that's the more proper pattern, which I hope not. Never buy an Allstate again if I don't make a shit ton of money on this trade. But I mean, we got all the moving averages in line, rising, slowly but rising. So yeah, Allstate, I like it. At this point, I mean, I think you wait until we start seeing some closes above the 216 level, and hopefully that happens. But yeah, that's kind of what I want to say about Allstate. So we'll see. A few others just on my radar, because there's a lot of good stuff I think on my radar. Just a lot of potential out there that is very interesting. Obviously, we had a crazy rally in the stock market, so I have no idea what's going on, but kind of like GameStop here. We'll kind of see there. I think GameStop could be interesting maybe next week. Maybe we need a little bit more time, but that's definitely interesting to me. Zoom is also interesting. We had this big basing pattern. I was pretty bullish over here in the 90s. Didn't turn out. I think some earnings came out, was terrible. I guess, as you can see, they have some stuff with Anthropic though, so they should have a lot of cash. So this is interesting to me, but it's just, and yeah, this was my biggest concern, was this downsloping 200-week moving average, even when it was above it, was still sloping down, as you can see. But now most of these are rising, and the 200-week is flattened out. So, but I could totally see this having a whole nother bottom and kind of going into 2027. So we'll see, or could go up pretty soon. But it's had a good rebound off of that bad earnings, made up all the gains. So I think that's pretty interesting. Those were my two stocks. Crypto's doing crypto things where it's just volatile as heck. Like it's just like four. It's just like good God. These candles are just absolutely annoying the shit out of me, which I guess is good, but it's pissing me off. I don't know. Um, it's just like in the morning we're going up, and then the stock market opens, we go down, and then we go up all day, and then afternoon we go down. It's just like, oh my goodness, we get some clarity here. 'Cause these things are Shiba. It's breaking out. It's not breaking out. I don't know. XRP breaking out, not breaking out. I don't know. Doge, same thing. It's like these things are breaking trend lines, but they're not breaking them to the upside. They're breaking them by default sideways. It's just so annoying. It's just so annoying. Look at this. Look, we're at the middle of this candle, or it's got 75 days of straight sideways action. 75 days. Just got so much downward pressure because of these moving averages, but it won't go down, so it feels like a bottom, but it's just going to be slow, I guess. And then you're seeing some of these crazy pumps out of these really shitty coins, and you're like, what the hell is happening? So I don't know with crypto. Yeah, this is crypto Okie. Let's go. I don't know if I'm still live or not. I don't know how to end it anymore. Did they change something? End stream. Here we go. All right. Peace. Let's go.